your Wednesday morning. It's Lou in for Jules for the rest of the week. Julian back on Monday. However, Julian's people continue all of this week. Now, you might remember a little while ago on the show, we spoke to Alex Watts, who with his partner, burlesque performer Natalie de Gruchy, they were guests on the show a while. It was, I think, back in October. They'd come in to talk about how they'd overcome the problem of a lack of job opportunities by creating their own. Well, with the help from the Prince's Trust, they've created an entertainment company, and Natalie joins me on the line this morning to tell me how things are going. Natalie, just remind us more about the company and how it all came about.
Well, the Isle of Wight has got a very bad reputation for youth unemployment, so I had a passion for burlesque. I've been a performer for about 2 years now, and when I found out that the Prince's Trust could help young people make their passions into a business, we decided to have a go, and we've been producing events both on the island and in Guildford for about a year now, and it's gone from strength to strength.
It must have been a hard thing to set up because, especially as a performer, you know, you have a passion for something, yet you still need a certain amount of business acumen to then make a business out of it and make a profit from it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not an easy thing to do at all, and the Prince's Trust are absolutely brilliant. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have known half of the skills that I know now. They are absolutely fantastic. We can't thank them enough for what they've done for us.
So tell me how things are going now then.
Very well indeed. We just had another one of our flagship shows, the Apollo Theatre in Newport. That was on the 7th of June, and it was absolutely fantastic. The cast we had included a 7 Guinness World Record holder that we were very lucky to have, a man called Johnny Strange. We had international performers with more awards than you can shake a tassel at, basically. It was very lucky. It was an amazing show.
What was Johnny a Guinness World Record holder in then?
Well, we're not allowed to say too much because some of the records haven't actually been published yet.
Okay.
But they involve chainsaws. He's one of the last. He's one of the last professional sword swallowers in the world. It goes back to very traditional kind of freak show, carnival sideshow. The good old days of variety that scare you a little bit, but it's still quite fun to watch.
It's great stuff. I love all that kind of thing. How did you get into burlesque then? What was the start of the passion for burlesque for you?
I've always been interested in kind of being on the stage in some shape or form, but I didn't really know it was going to take. I'm very into old school glamour. Marilyn Monroe's always been my idol, and found out who Dita Von Teese was when I was about 18. It took a couple of years until I got the confidence up, but I learned more, and eventually some friends and I, obviously it's not a lot on the Isle of Wight sometimes, so we decided to put on a show ourselves, and it just bit me after that. I didn't want to stop performing, and I never have.
And you don't just perform on the island though. I presume you have to sort of come onto the mainland and travel all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely. I was in Birmingham just this last weekend. Made my international debut this year in March in Paris.
Wow. So oh gosh, what a place to make your debut in as a burlesque dancer.
I know, it's fantastic.
Oh, brilliant. And what does Alex do then? Does he perform as well?
He does, yes. He hosts the show. He's a stand-up comedian, so he's the glue that holds everything together.
Oh, the toughest job, that is.
It is, yes. It's very difficult, but he does it so effortlessly. It's amazing to watch.
So what's next for you then? What's your business plan? If I was talking to you from the Prince's Trust and said, you know, what's your 1 year and your 5 year business plan? What is it?
Oh yes, we've got all that. We do a lot of teaching on the side. As myself, I have students that I teach, and we also attend parties and things like that, birthdays. We put on shows all over the country. We work in Guildford as well. Basically, anywhere we can take the Blue Moon, we will do. We've got so many ideas and so much to work towards that we're just looking for opportunities to show people what we can do. So the next big show is Halloween. We're hoping that one's going to be really big. We've got some acts that we really want to work with, and we think we can make something really impressive. So any opportunity we get, literally, we will take it. We love the opportunity to just put on a show.
Yeah.
There's nothing better. There's nothing better than being on stage.
No, that's true. Is it hard to sort of carve a niche though? Because burlesque especially has really flourished in the last few years and become incredibly popular.
It has, yes. I mean, certainly if perhaps we'd started in somewhere like London where there's a lot of already existing shows, it may have been a bit more difficult, but relatively speaking, burlesque is very new to the Isle of Wight, so people are kind of starting to sit up and pay attention.
Which you have to when you watch a burlesque dancer, if you're honest.
You can't, yeah.
Natalie, it's been great to talk to you. Go give our love to Alex as well, and we will catch up with you again at some point.
We will. Thank you very much.
Take care. Thank you very much indeed. Natalie de Gruchy and her partner Alex Watts, who have formed their own entertainment company, Blue Moon Entertainment, on the Isle of Wight. Our Julian's people today. Coming on to 8 minutes to 7, we'll conclude our Crack the Code in just a